Hey, this is Chris from Rekkid Talk. So, I discovered the channel of a guy named Uncommon Pallor very recently. He's doing sort of an interesting contest. So I'm going to do it. I've got some things I'm doing as an experiment for this. We'll see if it works out. So I'm going to do 2 albums from each of his categories. The first category he had was bands whose name are in a language that's foreign to you. So here's my first one. This is by a Dutch indie rock band. And so let's hear how the Dutch might pronounce their name.
Betty serveert.
Bessie serveert. Bessie serveert.
Betty serveert.
Betty serveert. That means Betty served. Apparently they named their band after the Dutch female tennis player Betty Stova. So she's serving. This is their album Palomine from, I think, about 1992-93. It really sounds sort of like your Boston early 90s era alternative. And then here is the other band that I'm going to show. And let's hear how that's said.
Show, 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 show.
Alright, so it's Show with Dear God, I Hate Myself. I think this came out, around 2010, so about 10 years ago. I think this is on Kill Rock Stars. So it's kind of your moody 21st century sort of indie rock. So Betty Serveert and Show. Next, he wants some bands with dirty words in their titles. So this is a compilation called Live at Emos. So this was various punk bands playing at the Emos Club in Austin. And I don't have a full album by this band, but they appear on this compilation. And yes, the band is called Fuck Emos. Apparently the story there was that they originally had a different name. They couldn't get booked at this club. They got angry. They changed the name of their band to Fuck Emos, and then they got booked at the club. And since I was having a problem running into dirty words in band titles, so here's an album called Dirty by a band called Sonic Youth. And then in his final category, he wanted us to show some band names that suck. So here's a band name that sucks, Bush. Vaguely Dirty. This is in kind of my giveaway bin. If you want a Bush album, let me know. I would probably send it to you. And then this might be controversial. Here's a name that sucks. Fleetwood Mac. Not saying this record sucks. I like the mid to late 70s era Fleetwood Mac when they had Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks. The thing about Fleetwood Mac is, okay, I know it's Mick Fleetwood, John McVie, they're in the band, they were in all the earlier iterations of the band, and the problem is that it's really about 2 or 3 different bands. So you tell somebody you like Fleetwood Mac, and if you tell them you like Rumors, and then they get all snobby and they tell you, oh, I only like Peter Green, era Fleetwood Mac. I really wish they just had, this band had a different name. They called it Buckingham Nicks, or they came up with some other title altogether. So that's why I think the name Fleetwood Mac sucks. Whereas the name Bush sucks because it's a stupid name. So, there you go.